Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Commodity TV here at the Invest 2019 in Stuttgart. And with me is Bradford Cook, the CEO and co-founder of Endeavour Silver, 7th largest silver producer in the world. Brad, great to have you here in Stuttgart.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, thanks for taking the time. Thanks for being here on the fair. Also, I think it's quite busy. You met a lot of shareholders already.
It's been a good, steady visit.
Super, perfect. Yeah, let's dive directly into the company. I mean, everybody know your company, and we spoke in January the last time, but congratulations, 3 days ago, commercial production at El Compass.
Yes, we were proud to announce on Monday of this week that El Compass, our fourth mine, has achieved commercial production.
Yeah. Super. Yeah. So how many ounces do you think you will produce this year, as it's like now you had the ramp-up phase, now it's commercial production, and what is the plan for next year?
So this year the forecast will be for about 650,000 ounces of silver equivalent production, but a full year would be around 1 million ounces. We're only utilizing half the plant capacity.
Yeah.
If we only find some new reserves, then we can fill the plant and double the production.
Oh, super. So there's room to go to even, let's say, 1.5 to 2 million ounces.
Correct.
Fantastic. And of course, the drills are turning. So because you want to find more?
Absolutely. Drills are turning, and we're aggressively exploring not only El Compass, but all of our mine sites.
Yeah, fantastic. What is the cost situation? I mean, this year, maybe to talk about costs is a bit, maybe useless because it's the ramp-up and everything, You had a little bit of hiccups also, but it's all done. But what is your projection, let's say, for 2020? Forward-looking statement, by the way. What do you think you might achieve?
So for the El Compass mine in particular, this year is clearly a transition into production, so the costs will not be at the target. But next year we expect those costs, cash costs about $8 per ounce, all-in costs about $10 an ounce.
Wow.
So Compass will be a very profitable mine.
Super. That means that mine makes money.
Yes, of course.
At current prices.
Of course. And then the consolidated costs for the company, last year was a tough year. I think last year we had $16 silver price, $15 all-in costs per ounce. So really our profit margin was only $1 per ounce. But as we build these 3 new mines, or what we call our phase 2 growth over the next 3 years, we will almost double our production. And more importantly, we will significantly reduce our costs. So that means that even at this low price of silver, we should be able to grow our profit margin faster than any other silver company.
Fantastic. And let's say, what is the big picture, the game plan after the next, let's say, 3-4 years? Where would you love to stay with the cost? Because we cannot say it exactly by now, but what is, because you must have an idea.
Yes, of course. I mentioned our phase 2 growth of 3 new mines in 3 years. Phase 3 growth we announced in February, which is some very exciting, large-scale but early-stage exploration projects in Chile. And we have established ourselves now as a major explorer in northern Chile with what I call 3 home run projects. Each one of those projects has the potential to be a world-class discovery.
Wow. And Chile, that's also, but I think also copper, right?
Yes, we were looking for silver, and one of the 3 projects is certainly a very large silver target. Second project is actually a large gold. Third project turned into what we think is a virgin porphyry copper discovery.
Fantastic. So that means you're on the one hand on all the future metals like renewable energy, e-mobility. We need infrastructure, and on the other hand, security, which is gold.
And these are all noble metals. They're best buddies in nature. They hang out together on the atomic chart. So we don't mind gold, silver, copper.
No, I don't mind that too. Talking about, let's say, the financial situation also, I think you are in very good shape. You have a very healthy balance sheet.
Yes.
Now you have, El Compass is done. You have invested the most, I would say. Of course, you have to do exploration and some maintenance. But what will be, let's say, Terronera, the next baby? How much will it cost, and what do you think Paral will cost, and how do you want to finance it overall? Because you have cash flow, of course, but I think if silver is not moving to $18 or $20, maybe you have to put some debt on the balance sheet or whatever.
So the 3 new mines are El Compass, Terronera, and Paral. El Compass, now that it's commercial, we used our cash. We spent $12 million of our cash, so it was a very low capital investment to bring the small mine into production. Terronera, however, mine number 5, is our largest mine, and it will require $100 million. Even with our clean balance sheet last year, 33 million cash, no debt. We are looking at raising 60 million of debt. we have the capacity for debt, and the terms are actually quite attractive. So we hope to accomplish that soon, so that we can start construction of this fifth mine in the next months.
Yeah, super. When do you expect then with the fifth mine, let's say, a full production schedule?
Terronera will come on by the end of 2020, so about 18 months at 5 million ounces per year for at least 12 years.
So we can say commercial production already 2021?
By the end of 2020.
Oh, already commercial then?
Yeah.
Wow, super, that's really fast.
Yeah.
Fantastic, great. Maybe you want to give us a little statement on the silver market itself, because I have already had a lot of people here at the fair asking me, why is the silver price not moving? Why is the gold price not? We don't understand this, yeah? And I said to them, well, I have a feeling we have the same situation like 15 years ago. And would you agree?
Absolutely. When I founded Endeavour in 2003, gold had been moving for 2 years and silver had not. It's exactly the same scenario we have today. With gold starting its move in 2016, silver had a bump and then went back to the bottom. We just be patient. We're going to be coming into a nice move on silver. Historically, silver always follows gold.
Yeah. Absolutely, and I think also from the fundamentals, I heard that we have, like in 2003, 2004, only like 50 million ounces in, let's say, the overburden reserves, right? And it was 1 billion, so that's depleted through solar usage, probably e-mobility also, yeah, and of course, let's say medical usages, yeah, science, whatever. So to me, it looks again same scenario.
Well, there are actually 3 very good reasons to have silver in the portfolio now. Why invest in silver? Historically, it's a precious metal. Wherever gold goes, silver follows. In the last 100 years, it's emerged as the most versatile industrial metal. Many, many uses of silver, electronics, and new uses. So that's the third reason. Silver is actually a green metal. You cannot have solar power without silver. You cannot have electric vehicles without silver.
Yeah.
And those 2 components alone will drive fantastic growth of demand.
Yeah.
And yet here we are with declining supply.
Yeah.
That combination of declining supply and explosive demand, there's only one direction the price of silver can go.
Yeah, fantastic. And that's good for you guys.
Yes.
Because you produce that.
Yes.
Before we can build it into the car, you have to mine it.
Well,
right?
In our strategy, during the bear market, we wanted to produce less metal at lower prices. But now we're building new mines. It's clear our strategy is to produce more metal at higher prices.
Fantastic, great. I think it's a super game plan. Anything you want to add?
No, I think it's a very exciting time. The company is in transition.
Yeah.
The silver market is in transition. And by the end of this year, I think it will look very different.
Yeah, so we have a solid foundation for the future. Your stock is still, I would say, too cheap. That's my personal opinion here. And worth to consider your company, I would say.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Brad. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, it was Bradford Cook, the CEO and co-founder of Endeavour Silver. Yeah, and you heard it, the company is in perfect shape, perfectly set up and poised for the upcoming silver market here. We both are positive for silver, of course, also for gold, but the silver usage in the future is rising through the e-mobility, through renewable energy. Yeah, solar power is a big theme, and don't forget, Saudi Arabia and China are building over 350 gigawatts of solar power in the next 5 years. They started already last year, and so there will be 1 billion ounces, diminished out of the market. And I would say, check out Endeavour Silver, 7th largest silver producer in the world. Great company, poised for growth. Thanks for watching us. Bye-bye from Stuttgart.